everyone, this is RonnygoBOOM and welcome to Choicecraft Factions. In today's episode, I'm going to show you two methods that I use to get really rich scavenging bases. That's scavenging, not raiding. When you raid a base, you have to overclaim them or destroy something in their base in order to get some good loot. But scavenging is when you find an already abandoned base and you just take all the stuff in it. But the thing about scavenging is you have to find it before anyone else. So I'm going to show you one of the ways that I use to get it before anyone else can find it. I'm also going to do a couple cool things first, so I have some maintenance to keep up. So in an event that took place yesterday, but probably won't be posted until this Wednesday, I had to spawn some things in creative for like event rewards. So in I guess to replace the stuff that I used just to keep things fair on the server and to prevent inflation, I'm going to destroy my own stuff by burning it just to make up for the loot that I used for that event, just to keep things fair. So that's proof that I did that. And then there's another thing. I noticed that a lot of people frequently will ask me if they can give me some gifts. I love gifts, and I will definitely give you a shout out, but to give me a gift, the easiest way, since I'm not on very often during the week, I'm on weekends, we're going to go down to the entrance, the exit right here, and I want to show you something. So this is a little tunnel. It used to be trapped, but it is no longer trapped because I want more people to come toward my base just to view it. It's at Southwest 22, and I'm invisible right now, so nobody's gonna come after me, hopefully. If we look way up in the sky, that's the quartz tier. Or sorry, that's not the quartz tier. That's the pixel veil around our main base area. And over here, these are our donations chests. Right now they have just a couple things in it, probably a bunch of trash. But we'll grab it and we'll bring it up to our sorter. So if you have an item that you'd like to donate to us, we would appreciate it. Right now we're looking for things like colored clays or glass or stained glass. And if you want to get a shout out for the stuff that you contribute, you can name it at an anvil. And just name it with your name and say, this is a gift for Ronnie, or whatever. Just call it your name. And I will appreciate it. Thank you so much. So actually I need to take my entrance back up into the base with that secure lift sign, and then we go to the sorter, and I'm gonna drop all this stuff off. Actually, we just did some amazing raids. I have 4 hours of raid footage. I'm not gonna show all of it today, but I'm gonna show a good amount of it because I have a lot of cool things to scavenge. So these are just a few of the things that we've gotten in these scavenge raids, and I'll show that footage right now. So I told you I was going to show you two methods that I use to find bases that have loot in it that's available without having to necessarily kill anyone. So here's one method. The first method, I'm going to type /f space list. Now this list will show me first the people who are currently online. And it'll show me the first 10 or so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8, I guess. And there are lots and lots of lists. What's important is these series of numbers right here. The first number is the number of land this faction, Slums, has claimed. They have 93 claims. That's a lot of chunks. They have a total power of 406 currently, and their maximum power is 500. And what we're looking for is a faction who has a higher land claim number than they have power, which means they have claimable land. So to find that faction, there may be, at any time there may be factions like that, and there may not be. The cool thing with this type of scavenge raid is that not only do we get the stuff in their base, but we also get an additional land claim, which we can have a separate land claim, up to 2 as per the server rules. You can have 2 auxiliary bases. Maybe it's 1. I'll update that just to check. If you're curious about the server rules, I can give you a link right here. But I know that you can have at least 1 auxiliary base, which is pretty neat. I use mine as a villager kind of trading post, but I'll show you that in a future episode. So here we have /f list 2. Now this will show us the second list. So DeWither is actually a faction that we claimed a tiny piece of in this video, and you'll see that in just a few minutes. They had land claimed originally, and then someone claimed it down to 0, so they have no land left to claim. So let's try /f list 3. And we just continue doing this until we find a faction that has a number in the left column that is greater than the number in the right column. So this number, 0, is greater than -7, but we can't claim 0 land. So we're going to keep going. And you just keep going and going. Sometimes you get lucky. So for example, OP guys, they're online. They have a person online, and they have 2 land claimed, but they have -16 power. So right now, you could technically find OP guys on the map and claim their 2 land. So how do you find them on the map? Well, to do that, we're going to open Live Map. This can only be used on Choicecraft factions with Live Map. If you don't have Live Map, then you're just going to have to find them in the open world. So that's going to be very difficult on some servers. It's even difficult with a Live Map. So here on Live Map, all I have to do is click around, it's helpful if you have some friends, to the places that look like they have 2 land claimed next to each other, and we're looking for a faction called OP Guys. And they'll have those 2 land, and then we'll just go claim their land. So I'm not going to actually do this today, I just wanted to show you the method. But very frequently you'll be able to claim some land, and also you might get some cool stuff out of it. I'm going to show you a clip right now of me and some friends finding one such of these bases, DeWither, and I'll show you the loot that we got. Alright, so I noticed that DeWither is claimable, and I'm here with Trigger and fixneat and cellybell, and we're going to go choose which of the 2 of their land we want to claim. It's just west of Northwest 21. Trigger had been fighting them earlier, and they didn't drop to low enough power, but now they are low enough, so we're going to see what we can do about getting some cool stuff from them. So I'm going to drink an invis potion and go to spawn. Yeah, I see Trigger. Okay, so yeah, Trigger's got a... I wonder if they have anything underground. Oh. Alright, it looks like we got some sugarcane and some nether wart. It's a newbie base, but I mean it's got some things. Man, I need to empty out my nether chest. Oh, we got some... Oh, I can't break those yet. Oh, some books. Some gold armor, yep.
Whoa, how did they get that?
Huh.
They didn't get that, I had that in my ender chest.
They have a cobble generator, seriously?
Aww. That's so cute.
Oh, Selly, it's nice to have a pretty female voice in my chat.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, there's another lift up to a small farm, and another lift up to a nether wart farm, and another lift up to a blank room, and another lift up to another blank room. Man, this is all just a bunch of trash.
Block of pure majesticness. Come on now, look at that.
It's
I mean, glorious.
We need to steal it.
It's love used to be the cow farm, but I took that out.
Alright, claim it and steal it.
Oh. Oh.
I have a silk touch pick. I want that block. Yay.
It must be had.
I got it. What's supposed to be above this? Anything?
I don't think so. I think they're...
There's nothing above here. What level am I at? At what
Oh,
level am I?
108.
I'm at, yeah, I'm at 108 exactly. How did you know that? How did you know that?
Oh my god, it's almost like I'm at 104 and you're 4 above me.
Oh.
Oh, they use a cactus as a trash can.
Brilliant. That's smarter than using lava. But they could, it looks like they have lava over here. Oh, that's for their cobble generator.
Yeah, so the faction is only a week and a day old.
Oh.
Looks like.
Well,
Oh,
poor guys. Let's take what's ours and leave what we don't want.
Should we just go ahead and unclaim?
Yeah,
Now?
go ahead and unclaim. Sorry, dudes. Thanks for the potatoes.
are you guys gonna grab the ender chest?
Oh yeah, I have a silk touch. Tell me when you guys are all done. All right, I gotta go before I die from mobs. Ah, I'm
Someone's here.
Kill him! Kill him!
Hey.
Everybody swarm!
Who is it?
His name is Fixneat.
Oh. All I saw was the black.
I'm spawning out. Oh no! I died.
Oh, I see.
Well, at least I got some stuff. Thanks.
No, no, no!
Bye, guys.
No, stop! Wait! Don't do it!
You can say she's pulling a trigger.
I know, right? As opposed to pulling a Sally, which is typing in the wrong chat.
Did you guys get all my stuff?
Yeah.
Alright, that was a good raid. And that brings us to the second method that I promised you on how to find scavenge raids. The second way is to simply go to live map and to look around, and you can find what looks like these old abandoned bases. Now, the cool thing about these old abandoned bases is the larger they are, the better the stuff that they typically have, just because if a faction is going to invest their time into making such a large and beautiful base, they're also typically likely to have more cooler stuff in them. So this right here looks like it has either an iron golem spawner or a darkroom spawner of some sort, which means they probably have some good items. They spent a lot of time making this build. So that's a really good method of finding some cool bases. But another method that I invented myself, I guess this is technically a third method, is to just zoom out all the way and then take a screenshot of the map with everything included. So we take our screenshot and then I wait a day or two or even a week, and then I take another screenshot, and then I open up my screenshots. And in the first one, I'm going to open it up in a Photoshop. I use GIMP too because it's a free program. The cool thing about this program is it allows me to change the color of the currently claimed factions. And it allows me to select everything of the same color. So for example, I'm going to zoom in to just one particular faction. It doesn't matter which one. Let's zoom in on this, and let's just click here using the select a color tool. Now it's selecting all of this color on the map, and I'm also going to select this color by holding shift, and let's use this color too, so that it'll select the flags as well. Now that we have all these colors selected, I can change this color by selecting a new color and then dumping. And I'm going to fill all similar colors, so watch this. Oh, that's fill a whole selection. There we go. Now, everything that I have selected is filled in with that color. Now, the cool part is I can cut this image, open a new template with the more recent screenshot of live map, and then on top of it, I'm going to paste the old selection. So if we zoom into this image, we can see where the current factions are in red, but we also have a good view of the old factions, where the old factions used to be in teal, or any color that you choose. So this faction used to be here, and since it's also red, it is now here as well. But we can see that there was very recently a faction here that is no longer there. There is a faction here that is no longer there. So I can go onto the map and check out all these places, and I know that these things are recently abandoned. And the recently part is the important part. That's what's cool. If they were recently abandoned, they're more likely to have stuff in them. Whereas if I find something that is obviously abandoned a long time ago, like this little square right here, this right here, this right here, these are scavenged bases, but they've been abandoned for such a long time that they probably have been picked through. So it's not worth my time going to them, like this one and this one. But I have highlighted all of the things that are possibly good places to raid. And with that in mind, we're going to go back to the video. And unfortunately in this video, my sound wasn't working. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to voice over what I did. So I found one of these bases, and I wanted to raid it. But I didn't have my voiceover sound recorded, so I'm just going to do it in super fast motion and kind of explain to you what's going on and what I'm thinking. So I just arrived at this base, I found it on live map, I'm searching around, there's a lift down sign, but I don't want to take it just in case, so this is unclaimed. Oh, there's a upside down zombie. You get those by naming them with a name tag with the specific name Dinnerbone. As you can see, I just found some gold ore and some iron ore. I'm checking these furnaces very quickly to see if there's any gold or iron that was smelted that I haven't picked up. I tried to pick up those cake, but I didn't realize you need silk touch, or maybe it's not even possible to pick up cake at all. I don't need sugarcane, but I'm cutting it all down because it's a free opportunity to boost my herbalism skill. So sugarcane, lift down, check out each room. Lifting down again. It looks like I got a little confused here with the lift signs, trying to go down. Continuing my herbalism skill. Sugarcane's not really worth anything, but hay is, because hay can be condensed, or wheat rather, can be condensed into a single block for every 9 stacks of wheat. So I'm going to cut these up. If you can hear that, it sounds like a baby. Oh, there comes some water. Sounds like a baby, but really it's just the chickens and the cows in a fast motion. So I'm going to kill the cows, get some leather, get some steak. It's funny listening to him at this speed. Chickens, not worth it. So let's go down. And oh, here's the chest room. Looks like they have some enchanted books, some blaze powder, some more wheat. It looks like I'm going to have to consolidate this wheat in order to fit some more stuff in my inventory. So we'll put it up here and we'll turn it into blocks, and that way I have more space in my inventory to get some more goodies. Looks like we have some diamond gear. Ooh, that's P4 right there, and a shovel, an enchanted shovel, some unenchanted diamond gear as well, some boots and a helmet and a pick. I'm going to consolidate this redstone so that I have more room in my inventory. Redstone's always great. Some people get sick of it, but I always use a lot of it for my traps, so I save all the redstone that I get. Looks like we have some more blaze rods in here, and some glowstone, some random items. It looks like they have a skeleton spawner, and that's going pretty well. Oh my gosh, they have lots of gold gear. They have some enchanted diamond tools, some more blaze rods. This turned out to be a pretty awesome raid. Some diamonds right here. Fortune 3, that was a nice pick. Alright, some more diamond gear, some enchanted books, wow. Some diamonds, a zombie head, some stained glass, some gold ore. Lots of good stuff, lots of gold, and man, it looks like those things are attacking each other. Okay, so if you go onto live map and you look at Northwest 27 or Northwest 26, and it's in the top left of the screen. I just found a tiny little base here that's kind of in between them and a tiny bit north. It's just a little gray geometric shape that's kind of in
the village?
Yes, yeah, south of the village. In that little spot there is, it's tough to understand, but that has an iron golem spawner, it's got villagers, it's got half a chest full of tools left. It's got a bunch of brewing stands. There's somebody's gonna have to bring a silk touch pick or axe to get these bookshelves, and then there's just maybe like 6 chests that are half full of golden chest plates and other golden items from a skeleton spawner. And then there are some other good items upstairs, but I can't carry it at all. Yes, bring stuff to salvage, and also bring an ender chest if you have one, because we'll be able to transfer stuff faster. Yeah, and then we can just shuttle it over to the sorter, or you can pick out whatever items you like, and we'll divvy up the gold however you like as well.
Good.
But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, and I can't get it all by myself in a reasonable amount of time. Oh, there's a Prop 4 book. There's a new spawn here.
Like it?
Yeah, I do. It's really nice. Did you help build it?
Yeah.
Way to go, Sally.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm back at the base, and I'm back at this place rather, and I'm picking stuff up. What are these little green? Oh. I think I was recording the wrong area. That should be better. I'm recording again, by the way. So watch your mouth, Sally. Alright, so anything you guys think is useful, just grab it. Ooh, some name tags. Gold horse armor, saddle. Oh, go all the way to the bottom if you want to find anything good.
He's upside down on my screen. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of like an Easter egg that the game developers added. Ooh, sticky pistons. I'm converting some of the snowballs into snow because I don't have much snow. And it's fun to build with. Yeah, I found 2 of those earlier. And if you guys check above, there's a bunch of iron. There's an iron golem spawner in the sky that we could condense down. I've cleared the chests up here with everything that I've wanted. Yeah, and there's still some good tools left. I don't know if you saw those. I'm gonna grab these bookshelves.
Oh, there's a spawner in here.
Yeah. This is a good base for somebody to take over. That's why I'm gonna leave anything that we don't want. And they can just kind of take over this base when I put it in a video. It looks like these guys knew what they were doing. It looks like a startup, for sure, but they built an iron golem spawner, they have villagers up there, they have a sugarcane farm. I'll grab these brewing stands.
We may very well get over a stack of gold blocks from this.
A stack of gold blocks, you say?
Yeah.
Holy moly, that's fantastic. How much is that worth in money?
56,400, I believe.
Yeah, that's worth it. I'd say that's worth you guys coming.
Maybe.
I mean, it's definitely worth the method, the hassle. Alright, well, good luck here. I'm gonna go try and find the next base. These guys are just digging and digging and digging. I'm just gonna knock JJ Rockin' in a hole. Done.
Although he got this one. Trigger, keep beating me. He got this one.
That was fun. Just trolling.
Okay.
Alright, I found this base with a bunch of stuff in it. That was cool. I got a bunch of redstone and a bunch of coal. And then some random miscellaneous items. No diamonds or gold though. That's too bad. But it was worth checking out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. It's, as you can see, it takes a little bit more effort to do these methods than it would to just run around in the world, but you're also much more likely to encounter something great, and it's totally worth it if you just take a look at our loot chests after it runs through the sorter. There's a lot of good stuff, and those are just the valuables. We have food and all this amazing miscellaneous items. Sorters are fantastic. Unfortunately, they add a little bit of lag to the server if you have too many of them. That's why they require an off switch. But we've perfected this sorter down to a science, to the point where we know how to keep it running and prevent maintenance issues. But because of lag on the server, the administration and staff decided to try to discourage the use of sorting systems by implementing something called a craft book sorter, which is much less laggy since it doesn't use hoppers. So we'll probably see that in the future, and I look forward to giving you a tutorial both of my sorter and showing you how to build one similar to it if you want to do that. Or even better, I would encourage you to make a craft book sorter if you're going to be playing on Choicecraft. But that's for a little bit in the future. And then, as I told you before, there's going to be an event video on Wednesday. The event is called Finding Nemo. The event already happened, so don't ask me questions. We'll do more similar events in the future, but I just wanted to show you this event because it was pretty fun, and some of the cool PvP footage that I got from it, as well as some of the cool prizes and the fun that we had making Nemo. And then next week we have a trap that I built with Trigger and Sally and some other friends, and then I play around with it. So that should be a good episode as well. I look forward to seeing you on next weekend, and possibly even this Wednesday with an event video. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Please like this video. I really appreciate it. Every time you give this video a like, it helps it to be seen by new players. It brings players to the server. As you can see, we have a pretty full server right now. Not in terms of the max capacity, but just in terms of how amazingly this server is growing, and I'm loving that, and it's all because of you. You are just an awesome community, and you're really fun to play with, and that's why I stay, and that's why I play this. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon.